Hello, my lovely audience. Welcome to another burp. Welcome to another video. So then, firstly, why is there so much badass art of Krona? Like, I was not expecting the amount of cool shit that's drawn of this interesting individual, but good fucking grief. Secondly, yeah, it's been like 8 days since I've posted. I'm aware. I'm not dead. Gladly. Good, I guess. Just been lacking inspiration since, I finished this year's school. I'm gonna graduate in a couple, days. So, yeah. Just kind of, entered couch potato mode. Well, graduate the year. Anyway, so yeah, with that out of the way, this video is probably gonna be short, but with that out of the way, let's get on with the what if. Now, our story starts with a hero. His name is, I don't know, Indestructo. Yeah, just something dumb like that. Now, his quirk, well, this is gonna be important later, is basically unbreakable skin. Yeah, his skin cannot be torn or cut through or anything, but concussive damage can still injure him. Now, Indestructo is a bit of a pedo. Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. He is. Now, yeah, he would see, presumably, a little girl, he can't tell, with a mix of purple and green hair, almost panicked, running around through alley after alley, panting heavily. He would follow her. He would hear the presumed her mutter to herself, "We're out, we're out. I did it, I got us out. Aren't you proud of me? Shit. Ow, ow, ow." The girl would stop before falling over, grabbing her head and bashing it against the ground, saying, yeah, I forgot. You don't like being called that anymore. I'm sorry. Indestructo would walk up to her as she's on the ground, still bashing her head against it. A type of, black blood, kind of, pouring out of her nose. A black substance. Now, yeah. I'm the things I do for content. Anyway, Indestructo would walk up and be like, "How you doing, pretty lady? What you doing here?" By the way, Izuku, actually Izuku, I'd say, more on that in a bit, is like 7 right around now. He would just kind of be like, "How you doing, pretty lady? What you doing?" As well, Izuku, we all know it's Izuku, would turn to him, back up, like, oh shit, no, this is a bad time. I'm currently fighting with, yeah, no, someone's mad at me right now. Please leave. You don't want to be around me. I think I do. The guy would walk up before pushing Izuku against a wall. "I really do think I do want to be around you, you succulent little..." Before he could finish, his nutsack, as you would say, would be caved in by a boot. AKA, he just got kicked in the nuts. As well, Izuku's eyes would go crossed as a more masculine voice would start speaking. Oh my goodness, you green-headed retard. You can't even deal with one damned pedophile. No, I'm just gonna stand in the corner and let him have his way. Oh my fuck, can you get a grip? I'm sorry. Oh, shut it. Why am I even a part of you? like, with one eye, they'd start crying, and with the other, they just seem very frustrated. As well, Izuku would grab hold of the guy's jaw, as Izuku would say, well, the voice. I'm gonna be referring to them as the voice and or Ragnarok. We all know it's Ragnarok. But I'm just not good with my R's. I have a lisp, but with R's. Ragnarok would, who's controlling Izuku's body currently, would grab hold of the Indestructo's jaw and go, "Wait, I recognize you. Me and Zoo actually used to be pretty big fans. Wait, Zoo? Oh, shut it! Okay. Dumbass. But yeah, back on point. Me and Zoo used to be pretty big fans. We know your quirk. As well, he would slowly apply pressure to Indestructo's jaw, before with a crunch, his jaw would be crushed and he would start coughing up blood. As well, Ragnarok would continue. Your skin can't be pierced or damaged, but, your internal organs, so on and so forth, are more than fragile enough for us. Ragnarok, Izuku, I'll be referring to them as interchanging, because reasons, would grab hold of, his arm, Destructo's arm, and snap it like a twig. Think like how you would hold a celery piece and then apply pressure to the top and then it would snap. Yeah, he just did that. As well as Izuku, Ragnarok, Izuku, whatever, would continue. So, I actually think it fitting. The first pedophile we kill is one of our old heroes. The death of an era, I guess. Kind of poetic. And Izuku would go, since when did you pick up poetry? I said shut the fuck up! Yeah, I'll stay quiet. Indestructo has no idea what's going on, like, the 7-year-old child is, sadistically killing him and arguing with themselves. As well, Ragnarok would continue. Unfortunately, it's kind of fortunate that we ran into you. I heard that you actually had quite the big rap sheet under your name, so it'll certainly be fun to learn how your body works, per se. And, we do a time skip by about 2 days. Give me a moment. Black kind of creature would come out of this little girl's spine before grabbing her face and pulling on her cheeks, saying, "Oh my goodness, will you ever learn and that these assholes deserve it? Oh my fuck, you're so irrationally stupid," he would say, hitting her over the head and bashing her head against the floor. I'm sorry, I shouldn't feel bad for them, but please, they're people too! Oh, come on, he wasn't a person the moment he decided to be a little kitty diddler. Think of all the good you've done. Well, I've done. By getting you to murk that motherfucker. He's an old white pastor. What did you expect? I don't know, I just thought that was a stereotype! Well, it is. But he still is a kitty diddler. Ask the orphans. Ask the orphans down the road. Oh shit. What did I do this time? No, look over there. The justice hobo. Aizawa would just kind of blink, like, at the situation, as he would just slowly pull out a radio, like, I need backup. There seems to be a knockoff sludge villain mentally abusing a 10-year-old and forcing them to murder people. Well, presumably murder pedophiles. To my knowledge, this is actually the serial killer that's been going around murdering muggers and pedophiles. As, like, Aizawa would just kind of end the call there without really waiting for a response. Quickly adding on to, I'm at the insert random street church. Come here. As, like, Ragnarok would just kind of slump forward before looking at Izuku like, oh great, you got us caught. How did I get us caught? Like, you're the one who wanted to go after this guy on a Sunday? Yeah, well, I didn't think that the Justice Hobo would turn up for, like, some kind of confession box or some shit. Oh my goodness. Do you have any kind of accountability? Nope. And if you keep back-chatting me, I'll be giving you the worst migraine of your life. Oh, shut up. You haven't let me sleep for the last week. Because, kill a pedophile. I am so done with this shit. Like, Izuku would just curl up into a ball and start crying. Well, shit. Look alive, soldier! Like, Ragnarok would, like, start throttling Izuku, saying, hey, we currently have a justice hobo we need to deal with. You can be a scaredy cat after we deal with him, because he kind of saw our faces. Yeah, well, at least I'm not going to prison. You are. Bitch, we're the same person! Oh, shit. Aizawa's eyes would just kind of go red, like... Yeah, he would just activate his quirk as he would jump forwards and hit Ragnarok over the head with a spin kick. As Ragnarok would, like, stagger a bit, and, well, Izuku would, well, feel the pain, well, would be sent back a bit, because, you know, Ragnarok is kind of a... That's an angle. Yeah, just kind of out of her stomach right around now. Well, out of her. Just quick side note, Izuku was, I guess, originally a dude. Maybe, I don't really know. I haven't really decided, but basically their quirk just makes them change gender at random. So, yeah, or at will. Because Krona is a chick in the Japanese anime, but in the English one, they're a dude. So, yeah, and in the manga, they're never specified what gender they are. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the what if. Yeah, Ragnarok would just kind of be ragdolled a bit, and Izuku would also. As Ragnarok would just kind of turn to Aizawa like, you can't erase both of our quirks, he would say, quickly turning into a black blood sword. Well, English, I guess short sword, I think. I know it's definitely not a long sword, so probably a short sword. Would turn into an English short sword as Izuku would grab it and start swinging for the fences. Like, get away, get away, get away, get away, I don't like it when people touch me! As, like, Aizawa would be backing up as Izuku continues wildly flailing at him. In case you're wondering, Aizawa is currently erasing Izuku's quirks, which is, well, yeah, quirks. Yeah, more on that in a bit. Well, if I do actually touch on that. But yeah, Zuko's just kind of flailing wildly at Aizawa. Oh, good grief. Give me a moment. Like, yeah, just swinging her sword at him, causing Aizawa to back up because, he doesn't want to punch a child. Like, this, to his knowledge, is a 10-year-old child. Well, just quick side note here. This what if puberty really doesn't hit Izuku because of the malnutrition, so Izuku's like the size of a 6-year-old, 7-year-old-ish, and, well, you know what? Yeah, 6 or 7, and this is actually when Izuku's, like, 13. Like, the very start of the anime, the end of middle school. This is when the what if starts. So, yeah, Izuku is a small child because, malnutrition of living on the streets. Look, Ragnarok's tried getting her to, cannibalize their victims, but, that's just one boundary that Izuku refuses to go to. As of current. Wouldn't be a Metal Eater what if without pedophiles and cannibalism. I am mentally deranged. Anyway, back to the what if. Aizawa would, dodge around the sword. Well, Izuku would swing at Aizawa. Aizawa would dodge around, grab Izuku by the wrist, and just kind of, fling her down onto the ground, causing her to face plant against one of the pews. That's what the chairs are in a church. Pews. Like, she would be flung into one and break it, and break the one behind that, as Aizawa would quickly, recoil, oh shit, I hit him too hard. As Izuku would just kind of get up, give me a moment. Completely unaffected by her being flung into a bunch of pews, as Aizawa would be like, eh? As well, yeah. Well, no, not completely unaffected. They did receive some damage, like a couple scratches, but they're just naturally kind of durable. Thank you, Overhaul. Yes, that does have something relating to Izuku, and their existence. More on that if I make a part 2. 15 likes for that. Oh my fuck, yeah. So, yeah. 15 likes within, a week or 2, okay? Okay. So, yeah. In case you're curious, I'm making coffee right now, that's what the noise is. Give me a moment to get my thoughts together. Izuku would get up from being ragdolled, and her sword would grow a mouth, which would confuse Aizawa up until the sword started screaming, and just his ears just felt like they were gonna explode, as he would just stagger back, closing his eyes. That's when shit really begins. As well, the blood from the Izuku's cut that they got on the side of their face would start making these weird little ball things with Ragnarok eyes. As they would just shoot out spikes. They would just shoot out spikes at Aizawa as he would jump back, almost getting impaled, as he would just somersault backflip past them like Neo from the Matrix, almost getting impaled by more, as Suzuku would just say to herself, "What is this guy, Neo?" As the mouth on her sword would stop screaming like, "You watched The Matrix?" No, "You watched The Matrix? I thought we were supposed to do that together." Oh, I just made an obligatory reference. That movie's hundreds of years old. There's tons of clips about just this guy dodging bullets. I'm not in the mood for your shit right now. I'm so fucking tired. Yeah, well, maybe you'll consider that next time you refuse to not kill anyone. Aizawa, seeing that the two of them would have started bickering like an old couple, would just kind of grab a pew, grab the little thing that pastors stand behind, and talk to each other, and talk over the audience. I can't remember it. It's like some kind of stand where where the microphone goes. He would grab that, run at Izuku, use his quirk to deactivate her blood manipulation, causing her blood drops to just fall to the ground, as he would then slam her in the face with the pew multiple times. Well, I'm just not the pew, like the stand, I guess. The podium, that's what it's called, the podium. He would just kind of slam her in the face with a podium multiple times, going full-on caveman with her ass. Not like that, like just monkey caveman bash rock, until she was unconscious. Yeah, it's a miracle what a quirk eraser and caveman instincts can do, and jumping a person. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Sorry if it was short or bad, or just short. Probably very short. I'm making coffee once again. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next time, and, bye-bye. Yeah, goodbye, my lovely, lovely audience. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Yes, I got it right. I got my, outro right. Bye-bye.